What's up, guys? Today we're back on our channel, and this time we're gonna be covering Scarborough in snow. We're gonna be looking at some very old buildings. Like right now, we're next to a Victorian statue of Victoria Regina, and we're also gonna be covering the tramway. So the tramway is technically a railway, but you can only go up and down from it. In the Victorian times, you used to use water to make it go up and down. And yes, the tramway is from the Victorian times. So they had to use postcards to show their experiences. And anyway, just look at this magnificent view that I'm just showing off right now. You can see the waves are crashing and people are actually walking on the beach. I'm not going to lie to you, this is very cold weather. And look at the snowy hills. They're covered. You can also see Scarborough Spa there. We're going to be covering that later, showing that. And look at all those steps. If somebody uses the tramway, they didn't need to use the steps, and that's why people actually boarded the tramway. You can see the mist in the horizon. You can also see the dock. So I have managed to capture this. It's the tramway going up and down. So this is what the tramway looks like in action. It's literally just two train segments just going up and down, so you don't have to climb a bunch. Slowly. It's like a railway, technically. But now let's go to the Victorian statue that's just on our left, which we will be going to right now. In the summertime, there used to be flowers sprouting here, blooming, but now, as you can see, the snow has completely devoured them, and now there's no more pink, purple, yellow flowers, but instead it just looks a bit sad. So anyway, this is the Victorian statue, and this is Queen Victoria. If you want to read what our plinth says, it says Victoria Regina 1837 to 1901. Just telling you actually, the harbour in the distance, if you want to look at it. But anyway, we need to say bye-bye to that and look on the Scarborough Council building, which originally in the Victorian times belonged to John Goodwell, as you can see. This is the Scarborough Council, the building I'm showing right now, at the front. And then we took the short route, 6 minutes, and this is the Scarborough Public Market Hall. Unfortunately, I can't show you, because it's Sunday today, the day that I'm recording. But there would be a giant market inside with a bunch of fresh groceries. But underneath, there would be a vault that the Victorians used to store bread, wine, all of that stuff for the winter, as you can see. They now have renovated it, but before it was a vault. This is still very old. And also, guys, it has also turned into a tourist information center, which I never knew. So then we headed back towards the Victorian statue, and then we just kept on going down that road until we arrived here. Or down the esplanade, or right above Valley Gardens and South Cliff Gardens, as you can see. There's also a tiny little snowman. Well, it's actually bigger than me. It's like ginormous, humongous actually. And the snow is so thick here. My leg is like halfway through the snow. As you can see, we're approaching the snowman. And just look at the waves. Look at the view. Whoever made the snowman had to use leaves for his hair and a walnut for his eye. Guys, if you would want to use a walnut for a snowman's eye, I don't know. But look at the view of Scarborough. We can see the Grand Hotel. We can see Scarborough Spa right there. We can see a bunch of snow. We can see the waves. It looks sunny. Guys, when we were coming here, I saw a tramway just behind us. Like, if we just continue the way we're facing right now, which is the opposite way we came from, well, not now, you'd get there. And I think we're going to actually cover that in this video. Like, let me just start walking towards it a bit. Like, this way that we're walking towards right now. As you can see, there's a path with wooden railings. Just go down that way. You'll get to the tramway, and we're going to be showing the tramway, and we're also going to be going down that path. But right now, I think we should cover a bit more of this, because you might think the snow is only a tiny bit deep, but I'm telling you, it's like knee level. Guys, if anybody gets stuck here, there is a tourist information thing. But anyway, I think we should go into the tramway. Okay, so this is the tramway, as you can see. And we're just a tiny bit more down that road that I was showing you. This is just a tiny seating area. And Spa is right there. So the Spa was actually bombed by Germany. And I don't think you could tell. But in one of the world wars, it actually got bombed. So they had replacements. And they used to believe their water had magical powers that would give healing. And also, just telling you, there's this dog sign in case anybody has a dog and comes here. Did you just see that crash from the waves? Anyway, this is Scarborough Spa. The thing at the bottom, the big building. This is where some shows are. The SDEM was held. This is also the place that got bombed. Let's go further down this road so we can get a better view. Look at those crows. Okay, let's just... Wait, before we go, let's try find the tram actually going down. So we managed to find a tram going down. This time, the trams actually look festive. There's like holly wreaths on the window for decoration. Look at them. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it and I'm going to tell you that. Maybe you can see it on here. I'm guessing you can see a tiny bit at least. There's also like a bunch of leaves hanging from the top. Anyway, I think we should go a bit more further into this video. Okay, so now we're walking down the path even more. So we've already walked a bit. We were up there and now we're down here. So you guys didn't have to watch the boring part of us walking for 3 hours maybe. But this is how far we've come. But we're going to show the Scarborough Spa. So this is how it looks. So do you know, can you see the white top with gold on it? Wait, let me show you this building. Guys, do you know what this building is? I don't know. But anyway, there used to be a checkered board down there, but then there's snow now next to the benches and everything. But guys, this building got bombed by Germany. And this building had holy powers, apparently. So let's just keep on walking down this path. Let's see if we can try to get a better view of the Scarborough Spa. So we're just going to walk down the path a bit more until we find an opening to go look at this spa. But just look at it. Look, the checkered board, the stage there next to the benches. I'm directly pointing at it. Or showing directly. It's in the middle. But anyway, this is Scarborough Spa. You can watch shows here. As I already told you. The seating is all covered in snow. The trees are barren. Just telling you, the snow here is so smooth and fluffy. And this is the Scarborough Spa. Okay, we're going to go down a tiny bit more, maybe. Because we can get a better view if we go down. So let's just go along this path a tiny bit more. So, okay, let's just skip to the part where we go closer to the spa. So we went down that road and we found this tiny opening, so we're deciding to go down it. So apparently this leads to the spa, and I think I can see it on our left, if you guys want to have a look. It's super slippery here, so we have to be careful. But let's go down and get a better view. I can see a tiny circle that we can probably get a better view from, then a slippery path. So, okay, let's have a good view. Guys, so this is the Scarborough Spa from low place. As you can see, it probably gets covered up by a lot of stuff. I think those are snowballs. But anyway, let's go a tiny bit further so we can get a better view. Okay, so the Scarborough Spa was actually built in the 1700s, or apparently. But then the Victorians changed it for their traditions and styles, and that's what makes it look like this today. Let's see if we can get an even better view. Guys, we're getting super close to it now. I'm pretty sure the spa's closed down today because it's super snowy. Let me just show you how far down we are right now. The ice is so slippery here, and I do not recommend going down here. But if you really need to, okay, you can. It's not like a rule. So anyway, we'll show you the spa in a minute. Okay, this is the spa close up. And it's way bigger than you think. And that is the Grand Hotel. Let me just zoom into it right now. So this Grand Hotel used to have actually 12 chimneys for the 12 months, 365 floors for the 365 days, and was used to be shaped like a V until it somehow got turned into more of an L shape. And Hitler put his stuff in those rooms because he wanted to move to the Grand Hotel. So Germany could not bomb this place or they would be in great trouble. And his stuff is still in there, apparently. But guys, let's just turn back and let's wrap up the video for today. And I would like to say thank you for all those subscribers, likes, and sharing happening. And look, the tram's going down. And also, thank you for watching. Please do subscribe. Bye!